Hello everyone, it's Cindy and I am in here working today. I am getting ready to have surgery on my knee on Wednesday, so this is probably my last day to get to be in my craft room in a while because I will be too busy doing physical therapy and dealing with stitches and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, I just am still cleaning out tubs and things in my room, unpacking basically. So what I found was a envelope, this one, full of these, and they were some library pockets that I had made out of some paper. I know I had this paper like in a 8.5 by 11 copy paper, what it is, but it's a real pretty color, this color. So I already had these made. I did not have the corners rounded, but I just did that before I got on camera here. And I thought, well, I might just show you what's the next step. If you don't know how to make a library pocket, there's many tutorials out there, so I don't think I'm going to bother going through that. And what I just did was I took a stamp, and here it is. This one I got from newsprint stamp. I got it from Tuesday morning, a long time ago. I don't even think there are any Tuesday mornings anymore. So anyway, I just use that for a background, and I haven't glued these together or anything because I want to do something else with these, which is what I did on these. Here's one I was just playing around with, and it needs work too. But anyway, I made these a long time ago, and they're used with distressed ink, and there's some stamping on the background. These are napkins, and I just added a few of these other stamps just earlier in the day because I received the Kathy Holden stamps finally. I already put them up. Did I put them up? No, I think they're right here. This set right here. Kathy Holden, the one that's got the signatures on it. Flea Market Finds. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of it, but anyway. So, playing around with that, and then anyway. So what I want to do now is the distress inks, and then I'll come back later and do napkins. I haven't even found any napkins yet. And these are actual stamps with a little bit of stuff behind them, tool type stuff. So anyway, okay. I usually would use my glass mat, but my glass mat is being used somewhere else. So I just went and got a plate. And I want to use it to do my distress inks on. So, yeah. Let's just start with just this really light color. It is Victorian Velvet. We'll just stick with maybe some pinks right now. And Festive Berries, Distress Oxides. You just spray it with a little water, if your water sprayer works. And then you just kind of dab it. And this is going to be the front, so dab it. And I got quite a bit of water, so this is going to be pretty wet. I'll go ahead and do this and see if it smears that black ink. Nope, it didn't. Okay, I need more ink and less water. If I can do it with it on there, yep. And it probably will. I don't think it's going to hurt that pad too much. I'm not, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I don't care about preserving the pads, those ink pads to perfection. So, okay, now we do need water. Okay. So anyway, that's going to look like that, and then I'll put the napkin over. So this, I'm just going to set it aside to dry. And we'll grab another one. And I'll just try to use up all of this I have out. This is the front. So anyway, hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're getting spring weather. We're finally getting sunshine, and the wind has calmed down after a couple of days. I mean, a couple of months. It's just been terrible. I mean, my daughter was at my house Saturday. We had gone to an herbal festival, and she got finished before I did, so she came on to the house, and she was looking around for something that was clanging in my bedroom. I said, no, it's the vent in the bathroom that's just clanging all the time because of the wind. So, okay. Got salvage patina and crackling campfire. Let's put those together and see what we get. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. See the front. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a great one. Okay, let me put this one over here to dry. Somewhere my heat gun, I almost destroyed it when I was moving because Oops, that's the front. I had some metal shelves in my garage that would not come apart, and they had these little plastic things that kind of hold them together, sort of thing. I don't know. Anyway, they wouldn't. I mean, you could slam it with hammers, all sorts of things. It would not come apart. So finally, I resorted to melting it, and my glue gun just kind of looks terrible now. Okay, that's very faint, but you know, it might be just great. Ooh, that might be good. So anyway, I will have to dig it out and see if it still works without starting a fire. Oh, the garden variety came from somewhere. Okay, just a little label. Okay, get some more on here. I'm trying to sop all this up. Come on. Okay, that'll work. I mean, it's very faint, but it will be that. Okay, and then I have two more. I've got this yellowy kind of color. It's antique linen. It's not really yellow to me. And let's put some festive berries with it. Yeah. Okay. So that just kind of, oh, it's just gorgeous. I like those two colors together. I have to remember that. Okay, I'm just going to let that one go the way it is. And we'll try sopping this up with what's left. Or, yeah, sopping up what is left. And this is the last one as well. Oh, wrong side. Okay. I think I made a video after we went to see the eclipse, but I don't know that I ever put it up, so. Oh, that's just really muddy there. Let's make it not so bad. So in case I didn't, we had a great time, got to see the eclipse, total eclipse. It was, people have said it's indescribable, which is, describes it. Just so, it was such a thrill. I don't even know how to, just a thrill. Okay, that's gonna get enough on that. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry, go clean up my hands and my plate, and I will see you in the next part of this video. Thanks, I'll see ya. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm finished drying these, and I actually didn't start a fire, so here, I thought I would show them to you very quickly. There's that one, this one, this one, and that one. It's just part of the layering, and this one, and then I had another one here. I've already put a napkin on it. I was experimenting with it, and of course I got it wrong, so I had to redo it. So it's a good thing, you know, we can start the camera over. Okay, here we go. So here it is, and this goes like this, so that's the right side up there. And this one had a little bit of turquoise in it, and this is the napkin I used on the other one. So here is another napkin with a little bit of turquoise in it. So, let's see, let's get a piece ready. I have no idea what part I want to use. I just want to use parts of it, so I'm just going to use my water pen just to kind of get a rough little piece of it out. And we'll just do something like that. Except I need, let me take this bottom off. Take that side off too. Okay, because I need to have this top, or the bottom. Yeah, I guess I could have folded it over since it is the bottom. I'm figuring this out as I go. Okay, I'm just going to put glue over the whole thing, and what doesn't have napkin on it will just dry. Just trying to line it up a little bit. And I don't want it necessarily to cover the whole front. That's why I kind of had the little jagged stuff there. So it's going to look like that. And then we can put other embellishments with it. Okay, next one. It's a pink one, and that's where it should go, so like that. I have this napkin. It's got purple and pink. Once again, we'll just do a rough little piece of it, I guess. So we got pinks and purples. Yep, that'll work. And the hopefully the background of the Distress inks will show through a little bit. Maybe not on all of these envelopes, but on some, napkins, but on some of them. So there's that. Look, something like that. And what else do I have? This one. Okay. This way up. Some of these flowers right here. And of course, we're going to put, I mean, you can put anything on them other than these things. More stamping, real stamps, postage stamps, just whatever embellishments you have. Lay that down. Okay, it's going to look something like that. This one, so it goes like that. I have this. Maybe something along these lines. Yeah, stick it to my fingers. I remember making, I don't know if these are the exact ones I made years ago. It's Artie Mays that was showing how to do it. I don't know if she did the napkin though, so these are some of those, or some I've made since then, but a long time ago, several years ago, would have been a video of hers. Okay, I tore that, so that's just going to add a little opening there in the middle, so some of the oxides, distress oxides can come through. Okay, that's going to be a pretty one. And let's do this last one, which I have some sunflowers. Why not? Let's see, maybe right in here. Sunflowers can be used for summer or fall. Okay, let's see. This way. So after I get this one done, I'm going to stop the camera. I'm going to let them dry, and then I will trim them up. And I'm just going to probably be able to fold this down to some extent and trim it off there. And anything up here can fold over or trim off. And then if I have to, I'll just glue all this all the way around. So I'm going to trim these up, and I will be back with the next step. So anyway, see you in a minute or a second. Okay, these have dried a little bit, and I kind of discovered instead of trying to cut that off, it was just better to glue it down and then trim around the outside of these flaps. So I just went back in with a little bit of glue, a little bit more glue than that, and glued them down. And then also at the top, sometimes I just folded it over, so just kind of depended. Oh. Okay, so anyway, the next step was, after gluing that and making sure it was dry, I trimmed up and the napkin, that flap came over the flaps. And it just has to be roughly trimmed up because this won't show. Just getting it out of the way. Okay, and let's see. Get that off. Now, basically looks like that. And I haven't got any of the other stamps out. If you wanted to add some more stamping to it, this one didn't. All the stamping, looks like stamping, but it was on the napkin. So I didn't do any of that. I'm just going to show you how I finished it off with the stamp. So if you wanted to, you know, add stamping to it, because I think, I'll show you one in a second, as soon as I get this glue down. Okay, there is the pocket. This one, remember me showing you this one? It had some stamping here and the green leaves, and I said it needed some work. I'm going to put a postage stamp on here. And then, but see, to me, it needs some background stamping. So maybe you decide yours need that too. So, okay, there's that one. And let's just go ahead and do the stamps real quick. I found a couple of stamps for it. And this one I wanted to trim a little bit. So I just used my zigzag scissors. I think that's what it's called. Mini Pinking is what it says. I've had these forever and ever and ever. just trim around the back. This is just a stamp that was the backing still on it from an envelope. So I'm just going to glue these on. Oh, wait, nope. I was going to put a little bit of something behind them. This is just part of an old curtain sheer. And I'm just going to use art glitter glue. And of course, you just can decorate them however you want. And this is just kind of how I have my prototype done that I found. Oh, and I had used the different type of corners on that. Instead of rounding them like I did here, I used the corner punches. So I think Rachel did some library pockets not too long ago on her weekly challenge. I haven't seen it, but I'm going to because I love library pockets. So anyway, okay, so that's how I would finish it off. And then maybe a little bit of stamping with, you know, the numbers that you can get. Like this one says received, main office, you know, might stamp it on that or something. So anyway, I'm just going to finish these off. I've already trimmed all of these and have their stamps. So it's going to glue the back flaps. I want to show you one other one that, it was one of my first ones I was experimenting with, and I didn't do the I won't call it deoxides, distress oxides. I didn't do it on this one, and I decided it's one of my favorite ones. I just stamped with a couple of shades of brown and then the black, and then just a little bit of napkin here on the corner, and then I'm going to put this stamp on it. Or maybe put it right here. One of the, yeah, it's got a little stamp there. So I might put it there. So anyway, I like that one. So it doesn't have to be the napkins. It can be decorated just however you want. And this particular, did I glue that yet? Yes. Get ahead of myself and behind myself. Particular stamp doesn't have a postage thing on it. And I picked it out, of course, because of the colors. And it says USA Forever. I know it's not old, but it doesn't have a postage meter thingy on it. So I can find mine where, here's one right here. A wooden one I got, probably from Hobby Lobby. So let's just put it over here and just a little bit on there, and that finishes it off. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on these. I will have, I'll just come back on and show you when I'm finished. So you know what I'm doing. I'm gluing, and I might get the stamps back out to work on some of the fronts. So maybe I'm not done yet anyway, so just hang on, I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've got them all glued together and all the stamps on there, and some of them I remembered to put the little sheer stuff behind the stamp, and sometimes I didn't. But I did want to talk about this one, about the background some more. So I just got the background stamp back out I used. I think I'm definitely gonna put some background over it. It's just too plain. And then I'm going to do some, I think, is that right? Set up, yeah. Just gonna do a little bit so it's not so plain. Yeah, there, a little better. And anyway, on these other ones, I'll set that aside. First of all, let's get this stamp on this one. I've got my glues over here with the lid off of that one, and should be having the lid on this one. Okay, little piece of curtain, just some sheer curtain. Oh, I forgot to trim this one. It's a little white too, so I don't know if I have any inks on these or not still. My desk is a mess, as you can see. I had to clean up my craft room because I thought I was having company. Then I didn't have company, so it's still not back to normal because I may have company in 2 weeks. So you know how it goes. Why clean it up too much? Okay, so now the other ones in this one, thinking about some other stamps, and I have the Kathy Holden one, so let's grab it out. I guess I could put it back in the normal way. Okay. And I have some stamp blocks. So let's just get some numbers. I don't know what this one is. GR something. We'll stamp it and see. Put it right here and see what it says. GRN 4.98, which kind of looks like a library number, so that might work. You know what? I might use it on most of these. They're all going to be in different journals, so just to save time. And if I wanted to put some other focal point down here, I could. I don't know about this one. Just put it up there. You know, you can just keep decorating and decorating and decorating and never be done, which is okay. I guess you want that for sure. Here's one that is my prototype. Let's just give it another number. And then this one. So, anyway, you can tell they're a little wet still. Put this little bitty thing back. Oh, there was one of these that needed a postage meter. See if I can find that. I could do it right here. This one instead of the other one. This one says, if carried away, return by mail post, which it wouldn't be a bad thing to have on a library pocket, because it could be, it's going to be in the book. So if the book was carried away, we want this. We might put it down here. Oops, I got it turned wrong, but it's okay. If carried away, return unsealed by mail postage, 3 cents. So, okay, let's try it here. Try to get it turned right. Ah. Yep, that works. I may not do it on that one. Yeah. This one needs something for sure. Napkins too. Plain is kind of like watercolor, so. Oh, and I was going to postage meter. This one doesn't have a postage meter. So I got sidetracked by this, didn't I? Yeah, so I'll just go and use the regular postage meter thing I have. Okay. Any more needed? That one has it. That one has it. Yes, this one doesn't really, maybe at one point. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm done now. You think I'm done? I may be done. So anyway, if you watched this far, I appreciate you watching and your support. And I will see you after surgery, and who knows what else will be going on in my life by then. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.